Hello, friends. I am not sure what this reading is. I just knew I was supposed to do one. It feels important. I keep burning myself. What's going on here? Why? Hello to all of you. Welcome back to everybody who has been here before. And for those of you who it is your first time, welcome. I'm Denise, and this is Surrender to the Flow Tarot. And today I'll be doing a general reading for the collective. I don't even know what cards we're using. Like, okay, that's gonna burn. All right. Huh. How are we doing over here with this? You guys just see that? Hold on. I want you to see the table more. Ah! Now you can't. Oh my God. Hold on. Okay, that should be okay. I have to remember that the camera is over here because my charger cord isn't long enough. I had to use a different one. These two popped up. This one first. So we're going to start here. Angels, gods, and goddesses. Oh, some of my cards are downstairs. Fast, huh? Angel of space clearing, angel of self-worth, and angel of abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Look at that. Okay, so it looks like there's a reset happening. So maybe you've had a tower moment recently or going through one right now. You are resetting and reestablishing. Let's see what it says in the book, because a bunch of good stuff is about to come in. Angel of abundance. What's interesting, because there's gods and goddesses in this deck too, and only angels came out. Some of you might be manifesting or asking source, praying. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are heard and they're being answered. The angel of abundance has shown up in your reading today to bestow a special blessing upon you. Accept this blessing of light and allow it to flow through your heart and mind. Allow it to both illuminate and inspire you. So it could be an idea for something. You know what I mean? A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest in your life because of your willingness in recent months to give and receive in equal measure. And I feel strongly it's about yourself too, like giving and receiving in equal measure. It says, it says give what you get. I don't know how to turn my arm so that you can see it, but it says give what you get. Maybe you're a person who give, and doesn't demand is the word coming in my brain, but it doesn't have to be that like harsh of a word, but doesn't demand it in return or even expect it in return. Or your history has been like that, you know what I mean? Because of other people's interactions with you. Somewhere along the line, someone's actions or words took away part of how you view yourself, and you started seeing yourself in their lens and not in the actual lens, which is you are awesome. You are. Okay. True abundance manifests when we love and value ourselves as much as we love and value those that are dear to us. Keep an open heart and mind and continue to give and receive freely. Accept all the abundance the universe is offering you in the clear knowledge that you deserve it. So I'm hearing accept it. Accept it. And then have reverence for it and respect for it. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't belittle yourself. And before you can accept it, I feel like you need to be able to recognize it too. So for some people watching in the collective, it's going to be like literal, clear abundance right there because of wherever you are in your story. For other people, it's going to be the beginning, an idea that will lead to abundance. So let's pull tarot, yeah? And we're going to use the goddess. Wait. Well, what's going on here, folks? Hold on a second. What the fuck was I even looking up? Okay. I wanted to look up how they have pages and pages and knights, and they have them as princes for knights and princesses for, right? No, the other way around. They have the princes as pages and the princesses as knights. Interesting. Okay. Hello, Denise. Okay. Thinking about what I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask, how will they recognize the abundance? What is the abundance? What needs to be done to have the abundance enter? Okay, let's do all three, right? How will the collective who are resonating with this reading, how will they recognize the abundance? How will they know? Freya. Wait. Yeah, that's crazy. The Emperor, portrayed as a feminine and portrayed as on the chariot. That's why I was confused a little, because 7 is the chariot, and my brain just goes weird on Roman numerals sometimes. I know that's a 4, you feel me? But I was like, wait, what is that? And 7 would have 2 more lines, but that's bananas. You will recognize it because it will manifest in the way of feeling natural, organic, connected. You'll feel comfortable, like you'll feel secure. The person or the thing, whatever, will lay everything out. Maybe not all the details, but like all the important things, to start to finish, and will come standing in. It will be a solid thing. It will be clear. You won't have questions of whether you can trust it or its validity or if it's a scam. You will know very quickly, clearly what it is. Or it's an Aries. So this is going to resonate differently for everyone. So however that is, it can be any kind of relationship or anything. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so how would you recognize it? What does it look like, right? What does it look like? What is it? Yeah, what is it? If you could tell us, what is it, or what will become of it? What kind of abundance are we looking at right now? What kind? What type? Could you give us more details about what the abundance looks like and all those types of things, the things that are important for the collective to recognize? Because then the next question we're going to do is, what actions do you need to take to get there? So right now we just want to know what the abundance is. There's something off. Whatever the question you need it to be, Source, just answer that one. And help me see it clearly. The Sun. I didn't even look at the bottom, did I? But the World is upside down on the bottom, which is interesting. 4 of Wands. But I did shuffle, right? And the World are on the bottom. Okay, so it's going to be a merging of 2 formerly independent entities or beings or people, whatever, and coming together, bringing them together. And so it could be companies merging. It's a marriage, basically, and that's whatever way that manifests. It can be, a marriage is a communion, and that's part of this. Yep, and it's solid. That's the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. You have the World on the bottom and the 2 of Cups and the Strength underneath that, and the Queen of Swords. So we have a lot going on. This is all surrounded with truth. Genuine. It's genuine. It's going to be, there's an element to it that is going to take a lot of self-discipline for you to pull from source, from yourself. So there might be some things that are unknown to you, or you feel like you're unable to do things on your own, but you can do them on your own. Like you have it within you and to go within you. Okay, because did I say what came out? It was the Sun, for the love of God. The Sun. The Sun. The abundance about to be coming to you is you in your most authentic self. And then because you are going to be living and maintaining and moving from a place of your authentic self, and your core and your reserve is full, everything around you, everything that you engage in is going to reflect that. That's why the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It is actualization, and it's maintaining it. You feel me? So you, wherever you are, and you're working on yourself, and keep working on yourself, your self-work and your source relationship with source are number one. Keep doing that, because now it's about to come in. All the pieces are about to come in for you guys. It's exciting. These are beautiful too. All the colors, like so much gold and like becoming. That's what it feels like. It feels like taking off. Doesn't, for some of you, it might show up as you're becoming something you've never like ever stepped into. And for others, all of you have had it there, right? But for others, it's like a web has been something like dust on it, and all the dust is coming off, and it's revealing what has already always been there. That's for everybody, no matter what. Okay, so what actions need to be taken in order to make sure the abundance comes through in the way that the universe would most want you to receive it for your highest learning? This is great. This is a great, great reading. It feels really good too. I'm glad I had the time. Okay. Well, do I take it and it's reversed? Let me look at it. It's the Six of Wands that came sliding out. Oh, the Six of Swords. Okay, it came out in the reverse, so I'm going to take it that way. I do read reversals, but for that one, I had the thought of maybe I shouldn't read it in the reverse. Okay. What came out is the Hierophant, right? Yep. So you had the 4 and the 5. First of all, it's all major arcana so far. The Emperor, the Sun, the Hierophant. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. This is a significant change that's happening. You are in a significant, you've definitely jumped timelines. And now you're like about to like branch off of those. Okay, so the Hierophant and the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is in reverse. So this is the actions that need to be taken. We have the Six of Swords, and is that the, yeah, and the Death card on the middle. So Death is a restart. Tower is a reset, Death is a restart. Six of Swords is removing yourself. Not just both physically removing yourself from a situation in order to heal, right? To call it all back into you. And a literal calling in of your energy that has been being taken from you, calling it back into you. And that it's with the Death card, which is beautiful. That's like your cocoon stage, you know what I mean? About to metamorphosize. On the bottom is the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So this is all, and the Chariot, that's Cancer. Did I say, so we have Aries, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer. Okay, what was that? Oh my God. Yes, okay. This is a coming together of your light and your shadow aspects. It's making peace with it. It's understanding it. It's holding space for it. It's learning how to alchemize. It's learning how to let go of stuff. You're really becoming a master at you and energy and how you take it in. And this whole thing, hold on. Okay, so these are opposing, right? What's underneath it is the Chariot is this like force where you feel propelled and compelled, and it's very strong pull, and it causes you to move swiftly. Well, I don't know if swift is the right word, but ahead, right? This is the slowest knight in the deck, so slow sometimes they don't even move. How I feel this is that you have done so much work. There's been so much history here. And when you got to that moment of clarity, you were just feeling like the push to go forward, right? But the universe is saying, slow down a little, steady it, make sure you're measured. Keep the truth as your North Star always. If you don't know your truth first and always, maybe write a list of what that is. What are things that you believe to be absolute truths? I'll give you an example. Mine is love is the law. Mine is my superpower is blindingly clear, immediate truth, being able to see it. That's one of my absolute truths. You feel me? Who I am, who I am. Okay, so keep truth as your North Star, always. Your truth, and then the truth. And if the truth is unsure, be as sure as you can of your truth and keep nurturing you. Do you know what I mean? And move from there. there's definitely something about knowing when to share your energy and when not to, being able to discern more deeper so that you hold on to and preserve yours. Okay, I want to look, I'm gonna figure this. 6 of Wands in reverse out. It also could be, I'm going to pull cards on that, and we're going to use the True Heart. Hold on. I'll make sure they're all facing the right way. They are. I feel like this is coming up as ego, as watching ego, as watching, being more tempered and not so quick to like declare a victory. Stay, the Hierophant for me is, it's all about contracts. It's what it is, right? But it's, for me, it's soul contracts at the origin. Like that's the one truth that goes across everything. It is, what is the basic truths of this, and it's about preserving whatever that is. So sometimes that can be false beliefs like religions or institutions. They can come up with what their idea is, and it might not be in alignment with what the actual truth is. Do you know what I mean? But what it is contract. It's a soul contract. It's your purpose. Like it's your mission. It's your mission and your purpose coming through, that you carry through in your DNA, that is made up of your energetic imprints. You feel me? So there's something about the way to this authentic self is in honoring your ancestors, your history, learning more about it. Confidence is coming up. I'm just going to pull a card and what am I going to ask? Am I going to ask why it's in reverse? Or what needs to happen for it to get into the upright? What needs to happen for the energy of this 6 of Wands in the reverse? What needs to happen for that energy? I'm hold on. I just feel like there's a gentleness. It's saying, embrace your gentleness. And then I'm hearing vulnerability. It's okay to be open. It's okay to be wide open. You can be wide open with your roots firmly planted still. You don't have to be closed off. Do you feel me? What's the question, guys? What's the question? Why is it upside down? But that could be... What about the 6 of Wands do the collective need to look out for? It came right out and it flew into the reverse. Okay, all right. And it is in this deck. Oh, or the princess. The princesses are pages. So either switch them up in all of them. The Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. So this could be, again, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or not. On the bottom is the on the bottom is the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. I was confused because there's only one card because it came right out. And then the split is the 5 of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles is underneath that 5 of Swords again. So it's definitely having to do with how you show up. How you show up and how the energy, the tempo of the energy of whatever the situation is that you're dealing with. Hold on. It might be showing up for some of you as being afraid to jump into something that feels so good and inspiring. You might not be used to it, or maybe you've had codependency issues or something, attachment, addiction issues, addictive personality issues and things, and you've had a hard time in the past discerning what's healthy and what isn't. You know what I mean? And this is saying you have come so far that you do know what this is, that you are being the obstacle to yourself in the way that you view things. So I'm reading it as, I'm feeling it as two ways. One is that for yourself, as a like, allow yourself to open and feel and enjoy the abundance. Allow yourself to participate in it, and you can do this and keep yourself rooted at the same time you can. The other is to just be very aware, always keep your roots, right? But also be aware and moves of what's coming toward you. Take the actions that you can in order to look at what's underneath the offer. Do you know what I mean? I'm feeling like not rushing, but also still participating fully, but not rushing. Do you know what I mean? Okay. I'm going to pull, so hold on. Something else needs to happen. Hold on. I'm going to push pause until I figure this out so I don't waste everybody's time. Okay, hi. I had to run downstairs and get my my decks from my bag because I put them in this. And I carry like 3 or 4 decks, depending on what can fit in there at a time around with me. You never know. So we're going to pull from the Rose Oracle. And from Bonneguer, ex Anima, for an overall energy. This is only major arcana. I'm going to start there. Overall energy for you, just keep in mind. To embody. Let's see. I think that's what it is. Ooh! The Fool. In the reverse. I'm going to pull another one. Because I kind of... Are we going to take it? Because look at him. Look at him in reverse. The Magician. Okay. One and two. Literally. Also, Aries. The Magician is Aries, but I feel like the Magician should be like Taurus. Or like some kind of earth sign. Because it's about manifesting and pulling it into the 3D, and that's earth signs all day. That's what they do. This is hilarious that it came out this way, that it came out in the order of how the major arcana, how the whole entire tarot starts, with the Fool and the Magician. So, but the Fool is in the reverse. So again, I'm hearing the like, stay present. Stay present, stay grounded, because where you put your attention is what you make happen. Attention is thoughts. Thoughts are energy. Think of energy as a radio wave. You know a radio wave is real even if you can't see it. You know it exists even though you can't see it. You know you can access it when you dial in, right? That's what thoughts are. That's what energy is. So if whatever you are putting your energy on, whatever you're thinking, wherever you're directing your energy is what you are helping to create. You are giving a space for that. Do you understand? So the universe wants you to be really, 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 really extra aware of that and the way and how it shows up with how you feel about starting something new. Open, not controlling, have faith in the universe and faith in yourself, and do the things to maintain you, right? Make the pace be measured. It can be a fast pace, it just needs to be measured. Make sure you are aware enough that you can let it ebb and flow and speed up and slow down. Do you know what I mean? All right, let's see what your Rose Oracle is. Good reading. Congratulations, everyone. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I hope this sees a lot. I hope a lot of people get to see this because, oh, they will. I just heard that. This is for there's a lot of folks out there doing a lot of work and sitting right in this moment, like needing a little bit of confirmation, and here you go, right? Yay, 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 the universe, yay. I don't know, I'm supposed to show you my goddess. Yay. So I stare at her. Okay. Last message for the collective. I do not know what time it is, and I have a doctor appointment, and the doctor appointment is like an hour away, but I'm pretty sure I'm fine. Threw them at myself. The rose thread is on the bottom, and two of them came out. Morning dew and release the petals. Morning dew, clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. Release the petals, transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, all change. Okay. Well, we talked about, right? A reset, didn't we? A restart, didn't? If we didn't, I don't know. Hold on. The bottom is the rose thread. Inner call, soul-led, the mystic, living courageously. This one keeps coming up for me. Put them together. Okay, let's read, because I feel like it's about not forgetting all the work you've done and allowing yourself to be present and in the moment, and allowing yourself to enjoy and be fully in what this next phase of your life is. Trusting you. It's really underneath it all is trusting you. Your ability to hold whatever all of the beautiful things, because you are a beautiful thing. Ah, right up to it. What? Morning dew. God, that's so weird when that happens. Okay. Should I pause and no, hold on. There's a special moment when the day is new and the sun's still young, when we too are given the opportunity to begin again. Hold on. Okay. The presence of the morning dew welcomes us with the grace of a fresh start. And as the moisture gathers on the rose, it invites us to see things clearly. sometimes in a whole new way than we did the previous day. A new perspective is suddenly here. Healers from all corners of the earth believe in the incredible healing quality of the morning dew. They believe that it possesses the same healing properties as the plants themselves, with the dew capturing their essence and clear potency. That makes sense. Practices such as walking barefoot on the morning dew. Oh God, that sounds so good, right? Ooh. Drinking from the petals of flowers. Here's to manifesting my new living space. And yours. Whatever you're manifesting. Drinking from the petals of flowers and placing dew on the body are thought to bring about powerful shifts in healing. If we're lucky enough to meet the morning in this way, we too may be blessed by the special healing liquid that carries the secret essence of both the earth and the entire universe within it, the morning dew. This card brings the message that clarity is on its way. A new start and a change of perspective are possible. Shifts are coming. The future is looking renewed, hopeful, positive, and bright. Keep focusing on your ideal outcome, your truth, right? And trust in the presence of the potent morning dew. Trust in that you are one with everything. You are part of the universe, and the universe is working with you, with you, with you. There are tools everywhere. There's magic and beauty everywhere, everywhere. The rose transmission. I'm open to receiving the potent clarity and shifts of the morning dew. I'm open to seeing this situation with new eyes. Okay. So it could be, again, you know, like just being aware of your past and your behaviors and how you reacted instead of responded and all of those things. It's just keeping it in, it's being able to recall your tools that you build up and use them, be able to use them, integrate them. Release the petals. I don't think I ever had this one. Okay. There comes a point when we can't go back, where we can't go back. In a seemingly fleeting moment, the road that led us here is suddenly impossible to access. There's a sinking knowing that things will never be the same. A death, a birth, a loss, a growth, an ending, a discovery. No matter how hard you try, things are different now. You're different now. The world is different now. What's been seen can't be unseen. There's no going back. Something now beckons you forth. And we talked about jumping timelines, right? You jumped a timeline and you maintained it. So anything that isn't able to maintain its own frequency to where you are will fall below, will fall behind. Because it doesn't synchronize with you. It doesn't align with you. You know what I mean? This is a card of change and transformation. Courage is required for the rebirth to happen. Strength came up, right? So in your moments of doubt, look for your truth, and the truth, and see where your roots are and plant them, and you know what I mean? Nurture yourself. Abscission is the shedding of various parts of an organism, such as plant dropping a leaf, flower, fruit, or seed. The rosehip knows, the phoenix does too, that we need to surrender what was to the earth to one day be transformed anew. So this, I keep feeling this, that there's some kind of, for some of you, this can look like a ritual, like witchy rituals, you know, things like where you're using herbs and leaves and things, and you're going or doing a burning, releasing. We can grasp the petals of the past as the changing winds blow. But eventually we'll discover that change is coming. Change is near. Change is already here. And while what once was is no longer, and what soon will be is not yet, the Fool, right? It's time to release your petals to the wind with wild abandon for the chance to begin again. To offer what was once to the wind, to offer what once was to the wind and let it nourish the seeds within. So there's still a little part of you that you guys are, folks are still working out mentally. There's like a little bit of attachment or expectation or disappointment. And disappointment comes because of attachment somewhere in there. It's small, it's like a whisper. And this is the universe giving you, hey, this is what you do with that. Breathe it in and breathe it out with the idea of it becoming, turning into something beautiful, something new. It's done. It has just gone, and it's going from a thing to an energy, and it's going to come back into a, born into, for a chance for a new energy. Do you feel me? It's time to surrender so the transformation can happen. Had the rose not released its petals, the rose hip would not have come to be. When we gather the courage to release what was, we're greeted by the fruits of the future. The soul inquiry is, what are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? And I'll read the rose thread, and then we will be done. This is the card of the mystic, the one who's in touch with the depths of the inner world and the interweavings of the world and beyond, way beyond. They're dedicated to listening to the mysterious voice whispering within, to following their intuition and living in accordance with that, to living by being guided by the rose thread. Following the rose thread means being dedicated to walking the way of the rose, to being in service to humanity and dedicated to writing a new story. It requires courage and faith and the willingness to pave a new path. So, service to humanity can show up in a lot of different ways. I want you to think of it like broadly and see what fits in there. This could be a service to humanity. Just stopping and saying hi to someone can be a service to humanity. Do you know what I mean? But what I'm feeling like is when you are finding yourself in a place of doubt or anxiety because you're waiting, you feel like something outside of you needs to happen to like make something else happen, take that energy, because that's about control and not being in control, right? And turn it inward on yourself, nurture your inner child, and go out and do something for someone else. Do you know what I mean? Bake cookies, give them whatever. It can literally be anything. But it's something that you feel pulled to do and you want to do it. It's enjoyable for you. You know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, at the end of it all, everybody benefits. You feel me? Could be like taking your cat for a walk. I don't know. The rose has been a symbol of the mysteries for thousands of years. The rose thread is the invisible path that the mystic follows. It takes courage to trust it, for the path is different for every single person. If I call this reading like the path of the mystic, so many people would miss it because they don't recognize that they are, you know, but some people would be like, hey, but you are all mystics and you are all shamans and spiritual healers in your own way, have psychic abilities. And so for some of you, that's still developing too. This card is a sign that you're being called to follow this initiatory path led by the thread deep within. The Hierophant, the karma, the ancestral lineage and history, right? You may find that you're in a place of great change and are being called to have faith and gather up the courage to take the next step. And we talked about faith, right? This card is a sign of encouragement to keep taking the next step. That's maybe what that Fool in reverse is too, is that you get afraid and feel and withdraw. And this is saying, no, please keep going forward. You got this. You got this. It's acknowledging the courage it takes to live a soul-led life and honoring you for always taking the leap. You might not know how things are going to turn out, but if you are doing your absolute best, what you're able to do, not necessarily what you're capable to do, because you may be capable of a lot of things, but not able to do them in the moment. So don't push yourself. Don't expect too much from yourself. Be clear about what your truth is and what you're able to do. As long as you keep doing those things, and everything will take care of itself. It will. The Rose transmission, even when things feel unclear, especially when they do. I trust that I'm always led from within. And there you go. That's a beautiful way to end this. Okay, thank you so much for sharing your energy with me and letting me be part of this reading, sharing in it and getting to read it. Thank you so much. I don't know. Outro feels weird. I want to, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to leave on that weird, awkward note, and I will see you whenever I see you again. Who knows? Whenever the calling comes through, it's when you'll see me. As long as I'm able to follow through with the call. But usually that's how it goes. Okay. Bye for now. Sweet travels. Ciao, ciao.